Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your good friend Eric. So this video is called Lessons from 11 Transactions. And let me first say, before I forget, be sure to pick up my book at getyouracttogetherbook.com. It's really going to help you out if you're a real estate agent looking to really get your act together, get your business dialed in. Go check out that book, getyouracttogetherbook.com. I'm making this video because, ironically and coincidentally, I am working with 3 agents who right now, as we speak, each have 11 transactions under contract. How cool is that? Each of them have, as we speak, 11 transactions under contract. For all of them, it's the most they've ever had at one time. That is pretty darn cool. I'm so proud of them. I am so sincerely happy for them. 11 transactions at one time is a huge deal. It's something to be celebrated, and it's something to be learned from. So what is it that we can learn from someone who has 11 transactions under contract at once? What can we learn from 3 people who have that happening all at the same time? There must be some similarities going on. If someone has 11 transactions under contract at once, if each of them have 11 transactions going on at the same time, there must be something for us to learn from that. So, do they have some things in common? Yes, absolutely. We'll talk about those. But what's more interesting, I think, are to look at the couple things that they don't have in common. So again, 3 people right now have 11 transactions under contract all at the same time. There are some things that they do not have in common among each other. The one thing they don't have in common is experience. Length of time in the business is not in common at all. One of these people may be even considered not a rookie, but certainly newer to the business. So it's less than 3 years in the business. And I do have the other end of the spectrum too, someone who's over 10 years. I have someone that's kind of in between. So length of time in the business has apparently nothing to do with having 11 transactions under contract all at once. I'll tell you the other thing that they do not have in common. What they don't have in common is their style. They don't at all have the same style. They each have a unique style, a unique approach, a unique personality, unique characteristics that they bring to their business, that they bring to their clients. But they all have this super unique style. So that is not at all what they have in common. All right. Now, of course, they all, even though they have a unique style, they all care deeply about their clients, and they work their butt off, and they do all they can to deliver an amazing service, but they do it in a really unique way, which leads me to the first thing that they have in common. So the very first thing that they have in common, these 3 people who have 11 transactions under contract at once, if you're just joining us, that's what we're talking about. I'm working with 3 people who each have 11 transactions under contract right now. All of them, ironically, have 11. It's the most they've ever had at one time. And now we're getting to what is it that they have in common. What they have in common, tied to the fact that they bring their unique style, what they have in common is that they are themselves. Okay, so they have really owned their own personality. They really engage with that. They are totally comfortable in their own skin. They're not trying to be anyone that they're not. They are totally themselves. And you know what? Their clients love that. Their clients love that they're just being themselves in the transaction. They're not trying to be anyone that they're not. They are super comfortable in their own skin. All right, so that's number one thing that they have in common. They are totally authentic to their own personality. I sometimes see realtors trying to be someone that they're not, right? They're trying to pass themselves off as someone else. They're trying to adopt someone else's personality. That never, ever, ever works out. It never works. What totally works all the time is to be yourself. Isn't that great news? Just be yourself. Be your own person. Be authentic to you. Your clients will love you for that. The second thing they have in common, these 3 people who have 11 deals under contract right now, the second thing they have in common is they are in the office a lot, all right? So they show up, they are showing up to the trainings, they're showing up to our sales meeting, they're showing up in the office, and when they show up, they're engaging with other people, they're interacting with other people, and I know that energy is something that really fuels them. So if you want to get things going, show up, okay? Show up to the office. That is going to help you out a ton. Another thing they have in common is they are on the phone all the time, all right? It seems like every time I walk by their office, there they are on the phone. Okay, so these people, they are world-class at connecting with their clients on the phone. They're just talking to their people all the time. They're always on the phone. And what that also means is that they know the best way to handle tougher situations that are going on with the transaction is to get people on the phone. It's harder to deal with it by text or email, so they're on the phone all the time. And the last thing I'll share that I see common among all three, again, these three people who right now today have 11 deals going, they have 11 transactions under contract. What I totally notice in common about all three is that they connect with their clients face to face. They each have a ton of face-to-face interaction going on with their clients. They're taking them to coffee, they're taking them to lunch, they're going out to beers, they're having a glass of wine, they're maybe even taking them to dinner. They are going to see them at their office. Their clients are coming in to our office to see them. They are interacting with their clients face-to-face a ton. They don't let or don't try to let like email or mail or other things like that try to take the place of the live interaction. They have those things supplement the live interaction. So they are full on 100% committed to live interaction with their people. And that just fuels their business. And it's that live interaction that really vaults them to a brand new level. So that's the deal. Those are the things I see in common with these three people who have 11 transactions going on right now as we speak. I'm going to go inside now and enjoy my evening with my fam. I appreciate you all watching live, and appreciate everyone that's going to be checking out the recording. Totally appreciate it. We will catch you soon. Bye.